My friends, Christ is risen. Today, God's love breaks in upon us. Today, we stand in the garden of hope. The world is fresh and new. Our faith is strengthened and renewed. We proclaim that God's goodness is stronger than evil, and life is more powerful than death, and love is stronger than hate. Today, Christ is risen, and I want to be in today, in this moment, always. I want to feel the awe of the flowers and the music and all of us together. I want to be in today, because there are many days in which I do not feel or see resurrection anywhere. Nothing in the world looks good or right. And don't even talk to me about God or Jesus. I do not want to hear. A minister friend of mine once told me that faith must be born again every day. I find that this really helped me. Faith must be born anew every day. So this Easter, I have gone searching for faith in a new direction. And because study for me is a form of prayer, God's Spirit led me to the field of quantum mechanics. Now, maybe I've just watched too many episodes of The Big Bang Theory, but here we go. In classical Newtonian mechanics, there are laws by which objects behave. E equals MC squared. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. The world is predictable and logical. There are separate entities. There's this or that. Everything is separate and distinct and behaves. But then there is this quantum world, which is weird and quirky, what Einstein called as silly. And this is the world of electrons and protons and neutrons and photons that all is erratic and unpredictable. Nothing is certain. Heisenberg principle of uncertainty, thank you very much. In the quantum universe, there is no either or. There is only and. This and that, here and there. Everything is connected and all is one. Or as physicist David Bowen puts it, wholeness is what is real. Wholeness is what is real. Dividing everything from everything must come to an end. So come with me now back to the mystics, because the mystics have always known these things. Gregory of Nyssa in the 4th century said, when one considers the universe, can anyone not believe that the divine is present in everything, pervading, embracing, penetrating all? Lao Tzu, the Chinese philosopher, taught a cosmic flow unifies all. Jesus said, I am in you, God is in me, so that we can all become completely one. A spiritual mentor of mine, Miriam Therese Winters, says, in a quantum universe, past, present, and future are interwoven. So we can look to the past for wisdom while shaping a future pregnant with hope as we move through a here and now that is coming apart at the seams. Our here and now has been coming apart at the seams. We have seen the crucifixion over and over and over again. And in a Minnesota courtroom, we have seen courageous voices rising up, saying no to death. Violence and hate have been laid bare, and God says no more. And we struggle to learn and be more whole in ourselves and to free our institutions of that which keeps us separated and segregated and divided, so that we can all be one. And God is with us, shaping this future, pregnant with hope for a world in which we are united and equal and just and one. We have seen pain and sickness and death these last 14 months. The tears and the anguish are palpable, just like Mary's in the garden. And we have witnessed Jesus dressed in surgical blue, ministering to the sick and saving lives. And we are racing to get the nation vaccinated. We keep wearing masks. We keep working on getting that appointment. And God is shaping a future pregnant with hope that soon death will be defeated. We've been separated as a congregation, each in our homes, sitting in front of our own screens. And we have been together. The Spirit of God has connected us in deep and real ways. We have felt the comfort of being together. We have experienced the joy of knowing new members of our congregation. I never knew you went to Chevy Chase Presbyterian Church. A new congregation awaits us. New life for our church awaits us. God is shaping us into a future pregnant with hope. We have all known brokenness in our own lives. Broken bones, broken hearts, broken dreams. On November 11th, my mother died, 2019. We buried her in a blue coffin in the cemetery of the Sonneman Plot in Vandalia, Illinois. I miss her. I sometimes turn to talk to her still, and I remember she's not there. And she visits me in my dreams. We shop together or talk. We say, see you later. She is dead. And she is alive. And God is shaping a future pregnant with hope that we will know in life and in death, we belong to God. All is one. My friends, we live in a quantum universe, and resurrection is real. God's world is quirky and weird and silly, and when we least expect it, God's Spirit surprises us with new life. Jesus was dead, and he's alive. We can be so sad and rise to new life. We can see the crucified bodies and know that the tomb is empty. The disciples toss the death clothes aside. They believe something and they don't understand. And it's okay, because God is shaping a future of hope. And part of that future of hope is that the voices unheard before, women's voices, are heard. There is a reshaping, a new way of being. So come. Let us hold hands and take a quantum leap into the uncertain, the unpredictable, the anything can happen mystery of God's love. Christ is risen, my friends. Every day, Christ is risen. Christ is risen indeed. Amen.